couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off of bye week, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hokies will boot it away to start the game.
Can someone see if...
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got him in the flat. Oh, it's loose. And the defense has got it in there trying to pick up some yards.
The more hats you have near the football, the more
I just fumbled.
Cause a fumble.
I think I just fumbled the ball.
Hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally.
I don't know if he was down.
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
He definitely fumbled the fuck out of that.
The offense will have its first possession of the game.
Cox, if you're on, you got a 2-star game to play. You got to do it now, or else you can't do it till Friday.
To make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Hits him in stride at the 10.
I knew he was going to it. I just didn't know which way he was breaking. I fucked up. Wildcat. He's going left.
12th man on defense and help them get a stop. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
That's not good. It's not a good start, boys. Is Heisman catching up to me?
He's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Clearly no defense. We already knew that. So I have nothing but freshmen on defense.
Looking for block.
Why did I come out? Why did I come out?
No daylight. He goes down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball.
Yeah.
Get a score here.
Come on.
Do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need
to let's go. You saw that leap.
Connecting the dots.
All of you did. Shut up.
It was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the run, it's Morris.
Block. Get your block.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out.
He's celebrating for, bro. You got a turnover. Shouldn't even be in the fucking game.
To the ground with the back.
Hit the hole.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down.
I don't know why I'm rerunning this. This is the one he fumbled on.
Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but
I really wish they would like crash into the water carts or something like that. That'd be cool.
After the completion. Coming out on first down.
My boys love that play.
Throws to the wideout.
Not that one.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41.
Ooh, he's got some moves on him. I wasn't ready for him to cut that quick.
Pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On second down, he'll fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morris. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
The fuck did I pick?
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And the D deny them on second and goal. The give from the gun.
Let's go.
Touchdown, NC State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about.
Can someone see if Cox was able to play 2-star this morning?
Great job executing. Great job getting the touchdown.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really
What the absolute fuck was that?
He's at the 40. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
When can you play? They have to be right after this game.
Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Here we go. Thank you. Or, yeah. What do you guys say? Give me that. Give me that. Thank you. Give me that. Give me that. Thank you. Thank you. Give me that.
And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams, and especially
don't be fucking smoking no shit and making up excuses. I don't hear no crying when I'm beating that ass.
To be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board.
He tries to take the top off. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his man. It's Morris. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they've got it first and 10 from the 40. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's caught inside the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Wants to throw on first down. And it'll be caught on the right sideline, but the officials saying he was just out of bounds on the right side.
How the fuck was we? What? Anybody?
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to the air one more time. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
They've got the screen set up. Oh,
give me that. Give me that. Ooh, I fucking knocked him into the future, bro. He went back to the future. Shut the fuck up. Oh, my God. Can we just, hold on. I forgot how to pause. That's how hard I just hit him. I forgot how to pause. Get that man a DeLorean. Bro, it don't look that bad in slow-mo, but it don't look that bad. All right. It looked a lot harder in person. What are we doing now? Come on. This game's really going to cheese me like this.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field.
See what happens.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Dude, I don't know why they do that. The minute it gets under 2 minutes, they take all run plays off the board.
Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Snap it to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. And he takes it in for the score.
Dude pumping his fist. That's good.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go downfield. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. He's got an open man. He's loose. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Hokie.
That's dirty.
And once he
That's
got away
dirty.
from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every. Gonna let it fly.
Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. That was gross. That was so fucking sick. Let's go. Save that for the highlight reel.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Complete downfield. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking to go up top on first down. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Hokies in the hurry up. On second down, they'll take to the air. Good timing on the quick out. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. It's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Hokies have moved it inside the 20. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabs it in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Fires to the end zone. What a snag by the defense. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So
unloads it downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
But we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling here.
Throws toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Zings it complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity of this offense, it could be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
Quickly complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
when you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but they're going to throw it over the top of the D. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He makes the connection. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense going all in to stop the run. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lets it fly. Makes the catch on the right side. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Touchdown, NC State. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Illegal touch.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense starts with a short field. Got his man quickly. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Buys a little extra time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hokies.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Touchdown, North Carolina State! How about that D coming up with a play like that? They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And the Hokies get it past the sticks.
And most importantly, they got the first. They've been getting pushed around up front this game and haven't created a lot of lanes to run the football, but you needed it. You needed that 1st down. You needed to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock. So good job by the offense finally making the space to get the 1st down.
The give to the back. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd.
Chuck, you almost ready?
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Hokies are in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Wolfpack! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Appalachian State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He's right on target. At the 45 on his way. Oh, look out. Inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys
Two-star advanced, yeah.
still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. NC State sending the offense back
Watch
onto
4.
the field.
Everybody watch 4 on the outside.
This defense with an explosive
right there.
Play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Gonna take a shot.
Never mind, don't watch him. That was terrible. I didn't see that guy.
Time today. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the
He is fast, though, is my point. What the fuck did I just do? What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right.
I did not mean to pick field goal block. Get the fuck out. Fuck that.
It doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with the
That was on reset. Wait, what the fuck did I just do? That's funny.
On second down, just keeps firing. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. He's looking to throw it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This offense has a second down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll just keep slinging it. And as he throws, and he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
That should have been picked, bro.
They buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Getting set for the point after. And it's up.
This game is ass water, dude.
A very efficient 5
Literally took away my pick.
They are running out of time here.
They would not let me pick. That's so funny. Ass water.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. North Carolina State has
Now he's gonna get it. Watch. He's gonna blow right past this dude.
Let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick makes the catch.
Fuck out of here.
Touchdown, NC State.
Heisman Trophy winner right there.
Once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This is just unreal. I mean, just continues to stack up numbers now. Almost to 500 yards on the day. Most people can't do that on air. He has been hitting his wide receivers left and right, putting up huge yards. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Off-play action on first down. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes his connection. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On third down, going up top. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get to him. He is stopped short on the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Touchdown, Hokies! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guy's...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. They'll try to pound their way in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the run.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Quickly out to the tight end. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the pummeling has started. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Going for it all. And the pass is incomplete. Looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. Well, this was an